played schoolboy cricket, then you played club cricket, then you played for your provincial side, your equivalent to a county side, and then you played for your country. So I can remember school cricket. I mean, we came on a schoolboys tour here in '63, and I think we might have even gone to the Gray-Nicolls factory, which is a little bit different probably from the one that they've got now. You know, which was a great experience as a 16-year-old coming over to a different country, playing in different conditions. I think I scored my first 50 when I was 9, and I was so excited. I ran off the field. My granddad was watching, and he castigated me. He said, "You never come off the field without touching your cap and acknowledging that people have clapped." Every time I made a run after that, every time I went off the field, I'd touch the cap. I think of the old granddad. '66 actually was when the West Indies tour. We were pretty poor, living in Earl's Court, as all Australians and South Africans tend to do in those days, and you know, we couldn't afford the entry fee. It was only about 2 and 6, but we couldn't afford it. One of the guys that ran the Oval saw us there and recognised us and said, "How would you like to be dressing room attendant?" We'll do that. So Lee Irvin, Mike Proctor and myself, 3 of us that eventually ended up playing for South Africa. We were running around cleaning the boots and tidying up the room, but had, you know, sit on the balcony and watch the game. That was the biggest plus for us. 300 a day and a 5.5 hour day, by the way. It would have been interesting to see if we'd had the full 6 hours, because that's probably another 6 or 7 overs, and that's what's up, you know, another 30 or 40 balls. So the highest score ever in a day in Australia was 334, which was, I was 9 short. That's by the bar. I mean, it was a great day. Played beautifully. I couldn't play any better than I played. And every dog has his day, as they say, and that was mine. Only in club cricket. I did it once in a county game with Clive Ross, and that was for a bet, just for an over for dinner. There was no result on the game, so you know, that was just a bit of fun.
Did you win the bet?
Yeah. Massive forearms, deep barrel chest. He just swing hard and hit hard, whereas I was more caress. So we probably complemented each other in many ways. There were 2 different styles which were effective. That kind of opening partnership is one that would be pretty good in any form of cricket. It looks exactly like the one I batted with, and nothing like the ones that they bat with today. The only common thing is that they're made of wood. It's so different. I mean, we always had, from top to bottom was a straight line. The only things that you were available were the grips, and you could make as many on, you know, Clive Lloyd had 3, for example. They used to make a bat called a super short, which had a sponge on the inside under the grip, not quite like that, so they used to make my bats with that on. But when you went to Robertsbridge, it wasn't a case that they made 10 bats for you. Barry, there's the warehouse, there's 1,000 bats, and they're going select section. We had an approximately 2.6, 2.7. Approximately, if you can get it a slightly whippy handle, that'd be nice. If you could put some sponge in, that'd be nice too. And that's how we did it. It's like anything that's evolved. They've become good at making bats, and they press them so much better than they ever pressed ours. And that's why the bat manufacturers moved on. They experimented with a few things with the bats. They even had a coloured bat, which I used in the Sunday League game. Newbury, John just came up with this idea that everybody would focus on the bat if you had a bat that was a different colour. So I said, okay, I'll have a go with it. And I think I made about 60. And Graham Roop, in fact, used one as well.